Every day when he gets up, the first thing he does is smash the alarm clock. When he's in a good mood, he just knocks it to the ground. When he's in a bad mood, he smashes it to pieces. But no matter how he smashes it, at 6 o'clock every day, he's still woken up by the same alarm clock. Because Phil is trapped in an infinite loop. Every day, he wakes up to the same day. He's a TV anchor. He's in his 40s, but he has the mentality of a giant baby. When he talks to people, it seems like he's saying you guys aren't worthy of me. He speaks very unpleasantly. He keeps sarcastic and mocking his colleagues all day long. His colleagues go along with him on the surface, but they're annoyed when they see him inside. February 2nd every year is the day he hates the most, because on this day every year, he has to go to a small town to report on Groundhog Day. It's a traditional American festival. The way to celebrate is that a group of people gather around a tree stump where a groundhog is hiding. They knock on the groundhog's burrow, forcefully take the groundhog out, and forcefully put their ears close to it. The groundhog is stared at by hundreds of people, so scared that it doesn't even dare to make a sound. But these people don't care at all. Instead, they pretend to hear the groundhog talking, and then announce to everyone, our groundhog has predicted the weather will get better next. Phil thinks this is stupid. He thinks the whole town is full of idiots. He just wants to finish it quickly and go home. At 6 o'clock on the day of the business trip, he was woken up by the hotel alarm clock. When he went out, he met a simple-minded fat guy. When he went downstairs, he met a female boss. Everyone was very enthusiastic, but he had a straight face. When he went to the street, he saw an old beggar. He pretended to touch his pocket. A person rushed over to recognize him. It was his old classmate he hadn't seen for years. Phil didn't feel anything. He had no sentiment. He just giggled a few times, then lifted his legs and left. As a result, he stepped into a puddle. Phil came to the square. His colleagues were already waiting for him. He got angry at the female colleague. When the main activity of the festival started, Phil made a perfunctory report. Okay, the task is over. Leave quickly. The farther the better. Unfortunately, a severe cold wave hit this small town. Heavy snow blocked the way they came. Phil was trapped here. Now, he really felt like crying but had no tears. Back here, he immediately started the drinking mode. His colleagues came to ask him to go out and play. He refused, and also mocked them for being childish. Finally, he got through this painful day. Tomorrow, he'll crawl out of here if he has to.